Well, if you're finding yourself reaching for sugary snacks or caffeine in the afternoon, you're not alone. The 3 p.m. sugar craving slump is common, but there are ways to overcome it. Dietitian Nick Nation is here to explain it to us. Good to see you, Nick. It's often thought a sweet treat can give you that quick pick-me-up to get through the afternoon, but it's almost doing the opposite. Is that right?
Absolutely. It's an absolute horror for our energy levels. We get this huge sugar spike, but then we unfortunately get a huge crash afterwards and we're left feeling even worse than we did initially.
So what exactly are food cravings?
So it's an urge to eat or like a desire to eat a specific food. And in fact, we're actually programmed to learn about how food tastes and to remember where we got it from. And I mean, it makes sense from an evolutionary perspective. And we think that this is actually playing into this urge for specific foods.
So how does mood impact our food choices? I guess part of those cravings, right? So how does it impact our food choices?
Yeah, so they definitely impact our food choices, whether it be a happy mood or a sad mood. Unfortunately, the way that we're geared from an evolutionary perspective is not only to seek out food for hunger, but also to seek out food to make ourselves feel better, even if it's just fleeting. So emotional eating is definitely a factor. It
is a big issue to combat. How can we combat cravings? How can we tackle this issue, Nick Nation?
How long have I got?
You got all afternoon.
Yeah, I bet. I need more than that.
Yeah.
So I like to think like the basics. So a well-balanced meal pattern that comprises of 3 well-balanced meals full of proteins, healthy fats and fibre. Get a good night's sleep. And also make sure that you remain hydrated because dehydration can be masked as hunger or cravings. But if the cravings do set in, then one of the best things to do is learn how to sit with them. I know it sounds very difficult for some people, but learn how to sit with them. It could be like a cloud passing across the sky. It'll come and go. But if the cravings are really, really intense, one of the best strategies is to replace that craving or that desirable food with something a little bit healthier and also not judge yourself if you do succumb to that craving.
To be honest, I think a lot of us feel guilty most of the time when we have to cure those cravings, Nick. But look, thanks for your advice and hopefully we can tackle that issue head on. Nick Nation, thanks so much for your time this afternoon.
Thanks, Trace.